Here are few experiences that shake you the way betrayal does. Not because someone made a mistake, but because something you trusted collapsed without warning. One moment, your reality feels solid. The next, everything you believed feels uncertain. And the hardest part is this: you're expected to handle it while your entire system is in shock. Let's say this clearly first. If you've been betrayed, nothing about your reaction is wrong. Confusion, anger, numbness, wanting answers and not wanting to hear them. All of it is normal. Betrayal isn't just emotional pain, it's a nervous system injury. Your sense of safety was disrupted. Why betrayal hurts so deeply? Because it doesn't only break trust with someone else. It breaks trust with your own perception. You start asking questions like, how did I not see this? Was any of it real? Can I trust myself again? That self-doubt is often more painful than the betrayal itself. One of the biggest mistakes people make: trying to decide too fast. Should I stay? Should I leave? Should I forgive? Should I move on? But clarity doesn't come when your system is flooded. After betrayal, your first job is not decision-making, it's stabilization. You need to understand what you lost. It's not just the relationship. You lost a sense of safety, a shared story, a future you imagined, and trust and consistency. Grief shows up in layers. And grief needs time, not pressure. Here's something people rarely talk about. You can miss the person and still acknowledge the harm. You can love someone and still feel furious. Those contradictions don't mean you're confused, they mean you're human. So how do you actually cope realistically? Not by forcing forgiveness, not by pretending you're fine, but by doing a few grounding things. First, separate facts from interpretation. Your mind will replay everything. That's normal. But try to gently separate what actually happened from what you're telling yourself it means. For example, they cheated is different from I was never enough. One is an action. The other is a wound speaking. Second, regulate before you analyze. When emotions are intense, logic doesn't land. Before long conversations, decisions, or conclusions, slow your breathing, ground your body, and limit exposure to triggers. A calm system can process truth. A flooded one just relives pain. Third, you don't owe anyone immediate forgiveness. Forgiveness is not a requirement for healing, and it's not something you force. Real forgiveness, if it comes after accountability, safety, and repair. Anything else is suppression. Fourth, rebuild trust in yourself. First, people focus on whether they can trust the other person again, but the deeper work is this. Can I trust myself to notice red flags? Can I trust myself to protect my boundaries? Can I trust myself to leave if I need to? Self-trust is the foundation of all future relationships. Fifth, if you consider staying, safety matters more than promises. Apologies are words. Change is behavior. If someone wants to repair after betrayal, look for consistency over time, willingness to hear your pain, accountability without defensiveness, and patience with your healing. Without these, staying becomes re-injury. Sixth, if you choose to leave, grief is not a sign of weakness. Leaving doesn't erase attachment. You can know it's the right choice and still ache deeply. That pain doesn't mean you made the wrong decision. It means you cared. Here's a reframe that helps many people. Betrayal doesn't mean you were naive. It means you were open, and openness is not a flaw. It's a strength that deserves protection, not punishment. Healing after betrayal is not linear. Some days you'll feel strong. Other days you'll feel shattered again. That doesn't mean you're going backward. It means you're integrating something painful. If you've been betrayed, your job right now isn't to have answers. It's to create safety again inside yourself. Whether you stay or leave, whether forgiveness comes or not, your healing matters more than the relationship's outcome. Take your time. Nothing about this needs to be rushed. Thank you for staying with me until the end of the video. I'd love it if you subscribe to my channel to see more of my content.